Hi, and welcome back to Life Lessons and Still Alive. Yeah, I'm still alive and I hope you're doing fine and that you're well too, and that you're blessed. You know, I'm in the faith part of this pod, and recovery has a beautiful prayer that I learned in the 12-step program, one of the programs that I attend to, and I'm going to read it to you, to St. Francis prayer. And I touched base on the first section of it recently, but now it's time for the section 2. But I'll read the full prayer for you first. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be concealed as consoled, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is by giving that we receive, it is by pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is by dying that we are born to eternal life. Isn't these beautiful words? I think so. I think it's a compass to follow for who you want to be, who I want to be. And I find this very, very powerful. It says, O divine Master, God as you understand God, that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console. I mean, console people, to help people, to comfort them, be there for them. It's essential part to have that they have somebody to rely on. And I want to be that person to be trusted. I am far away from perfect. We all are. But it's not where we've been that is important, but where we're going. And the important part here is that we stay on that path. The second one is to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. You know, try to understand somebody else. You need to walk in their shoes for a while and see where they come from. It's very easy to become judgmental and think that, yeah, loser or whatever, or you caused yourself this. But, you know, we don't know the circumstances behind that. Am I going to be loving? Am I going to be caring? Am I going to try to understand somebody? Or am I going to be judgmental? That's my choice. And I try to be forgiving and good in that sense. And to be loved as to love. And you know, some people love us, some people don't. But I can choose love instead of hate. I don't have to be part of the hate campaigns. It's very, very, very easy to get drawn into it with this interactive world today, with all this stuff that goes on the internet and the hatred and the conflicts and everything. Do I want to be part of it, or do I want to fight back with love? Do I care about people, or do I don't care and it's their own fault? You know, I don't want to be that person. I hope you don't want to be that person either. St. Francis really knew what he was talking about. And then it says, "For it is in giving that we receive." Have you ever thought about when you do something without asking for anything back? Unconditional love, the joy you can see in somebody else's eyes when you do something for them. You give a poor person some food, a street bum that is dead hungry and begging for money because they need drugs, and they say they're hungry, and you say, well, I won't give you money, but let's go into the shop and buy some food for you. Why not? It's an act of love. It could have been me, could have been you. You end up with huge medical bills. And if you live in the wrong country, you can end up with Skid Row because you don't have any housing, you don't have any money to pay the bills, and you know we never know what life throws at us. And we that has good standards, we're obliged to help the poor and needy. We need to do that. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. Am I willing to forgive people that have wronged me? That can be very hard at times when people have been abusing you or using you, bullying you, backbiting you, backstabbing you, stealing from you. But, Jesus said, forgive them for they know not what they do. I used to be lying, stealing, cunning, thieving, bad person in the past. Today, I can be trusted. I had a friend that borrowed me a lot of money when I was over in the US because he knew I would pay back. I had another friend that his dad borrowed me money because I had the insurances to pay it back, and I did. If that had been before I became a believer in a higher power, which is God and Jesus to me, I would have ripped them off. But I don't do that anymore. That's what change is all about. And it's in dying that we are born to eternal life, he says. And that's a question mark. What does he mean about that? Well, I'm a reborn person. I am a reborn person in the sense that I've changed my ways and my actions and my thinking, my acting. Who I am today is not who I was yesterday. There is a huge change in my heart. And when I get dark thoughts, I don't act on them anymore. I do everything I can to have them removed. And God does help me with that on a daily basis. And that's because I want to change. I want to be good. And I wish that you will receive the same feeling to want to do good. Please read the St. Francis prayer. You can find it online and ponder over it because it's got a lot of things to tell you. It's one of those beautiful prayers that really, really touch me. It's like the Serenity Prayer. And I will finish with the Serenity Prayer today. And it says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I wish you all the best. God bless you all. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. See you soon. Peace out.